Soccer. My name is Rachel. The first time you see my channel, you to review cartoon series, anime series, or something completely random. And today we talk about Fast and Furious Real or Fast and Furious the anime series season 2, whatever you prefer. This season was one of the biggest surprise of Fast and Furious anime series. I legitimately was surprised because they fixed a lot of problems of the first season. One of the problems of the first season was Echo and Cisco. You really didn't know who they actually are or what they do or actually their talent because they were there. That's it. That there was a personality. Maybe one line too, and that's all you get to know about. Season 2 automatically fixed this to explain who they are and how they act. For example, Echo is basically an ancient nobody but mini version. She's very talented, very action-packed, well reserved, and also very understanding how the jungle works because of Girl Scouts. Yeah, that's a running gag, but I like it. Why not? And you also have Cisco, who basically is a very nice giant who has crazy ideas, but besides that, you at least understand both characters. Yeah, that's I really enjoy. Now, they fixed the second problem is Frost. Frost in the first season was basically forced for every single episode to be funny. Even if you don't need him, they put him in the middle of the major story, the dramatic moments. Every little more they put him there, he was sort of ruining the whole show because you really don't need Frost to be there. In fact, I don't think you need Frost, period. But this season, they sort of fixed that, explain why you need Frost and why Frost is very useful. And that I appreciate. I enjoy it. You fixed one of the major problems. Now, also, they doubled down on action. I mean, goddamn, the action was crazy. I mean, it's kind of like Fast and Furious action, but sometimes they kind of went higher or lower, depending which episode. But some of the episodes really went there, really went kind of stupid, crazy, kind of fun. Yeah, I just enjoyed. Now, the story of Fast and Furious Rio is basically find out later one of the main characters of season 1 was undercover in Rio, but she sort of disappeared and lost contact. They don't know because she was there undercover or she just turned evil. So Tony and his team go down there and understand what happened to Leda. He also explained what this cargo one man who has a tattoo, who has a sort of formula who could actually be in danger, who really knows this formula on his tattoo can manipulate people because this formula can control people a certain extent. I mean, they do little kind of trial to see how dangerous sort of mind control really is, and they go there. They sort of experimented this sort of ideas. How much control a person has and with mind control. And one of the big examples would use Tony to basically tempt to hurt himself with a wrench with his own arm. And that was like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. They didn't went through all of it. They never show it. But when doing, you see, yeah, this mind control thing is very dangerous and very effective. Especially whoever has this formula could be very dangerous. Now, back to the main story, or at least the idea of the show, is focused on Layla. Layla, she's basically completely gone because of this formula. And Tony have a big crush on her, and she based on the crew of Tony. He tries everything to convince her to come back, but once more, they really don't understand what actually going on to later on. Yeah, I feel that's sort of interesting because Tony and the team, they were sort of scratching their heads. Okay, why this happening and how dangerous is this? But I love it, at least the line of the whole storyline is basically control. Basically understanding your surroundings, understanding yourself. You can't push things around. You need help. You can't do it by yourself. Of course, you need sort of discipline and responsibility. And that's sort of the focus of Tony and Leda, that Tony is pretty reckless and stupid, that he doesn't make a plan. He realized he had to become a good leader and pay attention with the higher officers around. And you see he's sort of struggling because he wants to prove himself so much he's always dangerous in the team because there are lots of times Tony's stupid stunts basically could kill him and kill the group. So yeah, he sort of kind of break down for a few seconds and realize, yeah, I'm pretty stupid. I have to come down and relax and really think of things. And now, besides that, whoever wants the foreigner who was the main villain was something sort of surprised because they dropped hints at the very beginning that I was really sure that was a hint that's the bad guy or not. And the bad guy name was Raspa, if I said it right, or let's just call her the puppet maker. Because in the very beginning, this character supposed to be dead. You see hints here and there how they kind of worship her like a saint, and very creative, very positive kind of way. But when you find out she was basically the villain, and her approach is basically taking everyone down because she's a very greedy little brat and selfish, that all the little murals or little tributes, more like a kind of like a dictatorship, trying to tell her worship me because I'm your dictator. And that's kind of a very interesting way to take this sort of character, because very beginning you wasn't expecting that. When you reveal what she is, everything you know about her sort of reverses what you think of her. And that was sort of well made. That was sort of, wow, that's impressive. I never thought of that. That's kind of clever. Especially the Puppet Master, she is very selfish. I mean, she's basically Angelica, but 10 times worse, and older, and hotter, and thick. And yeah, she's a very attractive woman. And also very impressed how they use this character, especially the voice actors, how much fun she playing a sort of a brat. I mean, really up there brat that she doesn't know what she wants. The only thing she wants is control and leave of Rio. Just walk away. She wants to be pampered, not stop. The reason she's there is because her dad sort of died and left her there, so you have to figure to get out. Of course, they leave sort of hints. Maybe get season 2. Her mom is the one who invented the sort of formula. She was in the prison. In fact, they have a lot of hints, a lot of the original Fast and Furious movies, like especially Fast and Furious 5 from Rio, if I remember right. They go to the hideout, they do the jumps, there's a lot of callbacks here and there, and that was sort of enjoyable. Now, the whole thing, at least the whole season, was better than the first one, I said at the very beginning, but it's good enough to watch right now. Well, yes and no. You have this moment to be great, it has a moment to be sort of boring, but at the end, it's got better. It improved downwards. Yeah, I have to say, if you've not seen this series, you better watching this season 2. I sort of recommend it because it's sort of fun. Just don't take it serious, because some of the dialogue is really, really bad. Points like, oh my god. But once more, that's Fast and the Furious. You never go into the stories, you just go into the action. And they do deliver. You have fun and great moments. I really got nothing else to say. Just thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.